Serena?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serena, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
Yeah, where's your father?
Here. I don't have time to explain.
Must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to complete the prophecy our way, not his.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here?
Yeah,
You
what's
lost your
wrong with
mind?
it? Huh?
No,
Got a problem with me?
You,
Huh?
come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it
How?
come to pass that a vampire of mixed blood is in the company of my daughter?
Hey, trying to apply something? Huh? Saved her from your foolish plans. Khajiit is just here for our Elder Scroll, yes? I'm keeping her safe because I have investments, I guess. She's helping me get the scroll and stuff. Zeshin has been keeping her safe.
You call bringing her here safe?
Yep.
Has she explained nothing to you?
This place is awesome. I
Serena
don't know
has
what you're talking about.
sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
Uh-huh. That is why Zeshin is here for the Elder Scroll.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serena herself.
Huh. What do you mean exactly?
When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serena speaks of Auriel and his arcane weapon, Auriel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
Okay, so she needs to shoot a dragon? Zeshin is not sure how Serena fits in all this.
Like myself, Serena was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
I see. So, let's see, tyranny requires her blood. Underwent the ritual willingly. It's hard to believe. So the tyranny of the sun requires Serena's blood. Khajiit begins to understand.
Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serena, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
You are saying Harkon means to kill her,
If
yes?
Harkon obtained Auriel's bow, and Serena's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
Well, I kind of like the whole blot out the sun thing. Zeshin would never allow that to... Why is that the only option? Jeez.
And how exactly do you plan on completing the prophecy without the death of my daughter?
Sacrifice you? We'll need your help. Perhaps her death is destined. So I get to choose Harkon, her mother, or this girl over here. Zeshin will need your help.
You've been listening to me? Like Serena, I'm a pure-blooded vampire. My presence on Tamriel is as much of a danger as hers.
And Serena's opinion in this,
You care nothing for Serena, or our plight. You see the tyranny of the sun as your chance at deification. And like Harkon, you won't hesitate to destroy anything that stands in your path.
Wow, jeez. Serena believes in Zeshin, so why will you not?
Serena? This stranger may call himself a vampire, but he knows nothing of our struggle. Why should I entrust you to him?
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed.
What has she been
He's still my
feeding
father.
on?
Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serena, if you'd only open your eyes the moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood. You'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness.
What's going on with your face?
Maybe it isn't for us.
Must be
But we
the
have to stop
force
him
field thing.
before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serena. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serena's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
Yeah, you better. You'll have the Elder Scroll with you, yes? Otherwise, this journey was senseless.
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
What do we need to do
Locate
exactly?
the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
We will return soon,
One
yes?
more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him.
Dragons
The
no
Ideal
thing.
Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
So, speak with kill boneyard keepers. Okay. Once session leaves the Soul Cairn, can you
As
return?
you've been traveling in the Soul Cairn, your body has become attuned to it. Let's just say a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the Soul Cairn filled the void. You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer.
Weird. Khajiit is curious. Why did you not choose to pursue the prophecy?
Archon's vision is a world plunged in eternal darkness, where the vampire can flourish, and never again fear the tyranny of the sun. What he fails to realize is how much attention would be called to our kind if the prophecy came to fruition.
What sort
If
of
eternal
attention?
night fell, there are many who wouldn't stand for it. They would raise armies in attempts to return things to normal.
Okay.
The order of the day would be our destruction, until every last vampire was hunted down and eliminated.
Yeah, you just kill them back, right? So you prefer the living in the shadows than rather fully visible in the darkness.
I do. It's how the vampire has survived for millennia, and the only way we can continue to survive in the future.
Just how did you become imprisoned here? Session is
When I
curious.
entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place.
What the bargain,
I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they craved. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here.
They tricked you, yes?
The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins.
And so you became
Unfortunately,
trapped.
yes. Since the keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach.
You have been imprisoned here for all this time. They must have been dull.
Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well.
Still need blood.
I suppose you could call
Don't
this the
understand how you got past
ultimate
that.
game. Each watching the other to see which will give in.
Session wants to know more about the
I know
Ideal
very little
Masters.
about them. They're mystic entities that lord over the Soul Cairn, controlling every aspect from its fabric to its appearance.
Man, a lot of talking. What do they
Some
resemble?
necromancers believe they are the crystalline structures dotting the Soul Cairn. I believe there's more to it than that.
How
I
so?
think they transcend what we perceive as a physical form. Perhaps they were once corporeal beings, but they've obviously reached a point where they no longer require a tangible presence.
So much talking. And the crystals, what are they?
Through which the ideal masters speak to their underlings and feed on their victims.
Why do they require sustenance exactly?
The ideal master's weakness is their insatiable hunger for pure souls. It's the reason for the soul cairn's existence, and the only leverage a necromancer has when bargaining with them.
Just what do the masters provide in return? With the risk must come reward,
The
no?
ability to summon powerful undead guardians, as one would conjure an Atronak or Daedra. However, the majority of necromancers that are foolish enough to enter into a bargain with the ideal masters wind up here, as harvested souls.
Yeah, so they get a good summon,
Be careful.
but
And
in
keep my
return,
daughter safe.
they die.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and, you know, do that.
The sooner we get out of this place, the better.
Oh, I think we found something. Oh, oh my, I fell down. Stop it. Oh, he actually survived that. Alright, there you go. Stay down, please. Bone meal. I'm getting a lot of soul gems from this. It's like every single monster I've come across as a soul gem. That's pretty cool, though. Okay, so this goes under. I don't even know if this is where I'm supposed to go. It's interesting, though. Gotta make sure I keep those soul husks on me, too, because of that. But they got chests next to them, so we're gonna go ahead and yoink whatever's in that chest. Soul husk, go! You have no effect on me! Minor stuff. It's fine, though. I gotta keep an eye out for more of those soul husks. Right, so we gotta go to these tallest towers and find these bone guys. Well, that looks important. Or did I come from over there? I'm confused. We're gonna go this way. Pachoosh. So I assume what we're doing is we're draining the power on the barrier or something like that, because we can't get the Elder Scroll from her without doing that. A lot of structures here too. I suppose there are people who live here, the people who feed on souls. Hello, Mr. Bonyman. Do you mind if I invade your castle? Watcha! Daedra Heart and Soul Husk. Cool. Don't mind if I do. So, she was a necromancer. That's probably why she went towards the Soul Cairn, but, it's kind of funny. It's just like, the Soul Cairn, while they have all this... Ow. Stop it. Stop it. I think it was doing Soul Drain or something. Yeah, so it's like... This place is sought after by many necromancers, but all they really do is lure them in and eat them. It's like you'd think you'd learn. Don't mess with the Soul Cairn. It's like a, oh, 9 soul husks. Nice. Oh! I teleported. I have no idea where the girl went. Serena. Where are you, Serena? Nope, that's there. There's some enemies about too. Alright, well, let's numb a soul husk, and we're gonna go on and come up here. Hello! I'm just already looted your stuff. Huh. Well, that was a waste of time. Right, well, let's go ahead and move on. Hi, how's it going? What's up? You just stood there. Bah! Whoopa! Oh, thanks. I mean, I had it. Jerk. Well, we'll go ahead and move on from there. I guess that's a tower. Okay, well, it looks like the main thing that you can loot from here is soul gems and soul husks. The soul husks will be kind of nice later, but they seem to have more of a use here. I can't jump on this thing. Hoop. Poof. There we go. Oh, I could have went around. Whatever. I think these are teleporters. Yep. Ah, here we go. I might as well convert all these to black soul gems. Weird. Hoppa! Whatcha! And hookabada! Oh man, why do they got all this like iron warhammers and such? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, well, oh, might as well get rid of all this excess weight stuff. But don't need, and don't need. They're only really worth money in the end, and it's not even enough money to be worth lugging it around. Now here we go. This is where it says to go. Oh my goodness! Hi! You're a biggin'. Whoop! Ba-ba! Oh, oh my, oh my. Okay, up. I think this calls for a little bit more firepower. Yeah, you go ahead and taunt. I'm just going to rip you to shreds. Whoop-a! Patoo! Cha! You know, you should be careful with that. Oh. You want some too? Ba-ba! Ow. That hurt. Jerk. Stop that. Making me, like, not able to do things. Nope, I can't raise them. Okay, so these keepers are going to be a bit tough. No, stop it. I hate that, like, inability to do things when he hits me. Yeah, well, I got this. Yeah, you keep doing that. I'll just keep blasting you in the face! And dead. Okay, so let's go. Gotta remember not to do that. Vert down and see what loot he drops. Oh, I guess I'm hungry. There we go. Ghostly Remains. Black Soul Gem Grand. Oh, wow. It's just a complete full soul gem. Nice. Okay, so I killed the keeper. Is there anything else here? I think I'm just supposed to kill the keepers. Oh yeah, that's right. The keepers were kind of like keeping her locked in here. Alright, on to the next one. Whoops. That's fine. What's going on up here? things. Hello? Oh, hello. Ow. Don't make me recoil, you jerk. You know what, screw this. You're dead. Take that! And that! And that! You stupid bone man! Yeah. Yeah. How about that?
Who's there?
Oh, hello. Stop it. Oh, wow. It's like they're getting more resilient. Bacha! Bacha! Boop. And boop. There we go. Okay, so this looks like another Bone Man guy, so let's go ahead and I'm powering up.
Where'd you come from?
He came from right over there. You really need to learn on your skills of observation. Hoppa! Why aren't you using your vampire drain on him? Jeez. What kind of vampire are you? Ow.
Get it down while we can.
Yep. Soul dissipated. Can't get him. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. You know, this is taking a while, so we're just gonna do this. Waja! 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 Yeah! Yeah! Haha. Take that. Oh! I did it again! Well, I need to loot these guys. Filled Grand Soul Gems. Those are just awesome. You can make the best enchants with them. Yum. Yes, thank you. I know it protects me from exposure to rain. I don't really care. I'm a vampire. Nope. Level up. Okay, let's see what we can get. And we're up in health at this point because, oh my gosh, don't need to die. That's not a thing we want. Grandmaster. Inner focus. Joint lock. Stagger. Unarmed attack. I do want to ignore armor, but only 30%. Higher chance to disarm and stagger. Precise strike. Critical strike. I want to move up in that, but that requires level 50. Joint lock. Unarmed attacks have a higher chance to disarm and stagger. Unarmed attacks ignore 10% of armor. We're gonna start getting some of that. And there we go. That's nice. Ignore 10% of armor. 30% would probably be worth it. Conjure Wrathmen. Huh. Where is this? Spell tome. Uh-oh. Well, let's go ahead and try this out. Conjure Wrathmen. I don't have enough Magicka! Well, darn. I guess we're just gonna have to go with my Fusta Fury. I think these things are resistant to frost. Hoopa! Whatcha? Yeah. That was... I think... I don't know if it really helps, but I feel like it helps. The whole penetrating armor thing. Oh well. Can't conjure that person. Hello, person.
Death is but a door. Time is but a window. I'll be back.
I can't attack the souls. It's not fair.